watching the recording. My name is Ella. I'm working with Kim and Natalie to do this to help plan and organize this retreat, and I'm really excited about it. What I wanted to do today is I actually just got back from Costa Rica. I just got back from doing the exact same itinerary and trip, and so I had an incredible time. And basically the purpose of this is I just want to share what the trip is actually going to look like, what it's going to feel like when you're there, and really the incredible aspects of this trip that are included. And also, if you do have any questions after watching this, you're welcome to reach out to Kim or Natalie, and you can also reach out to the travel concierge team. Their email is care@iamfitfortravel.com, or you can also just call our number. But Kim, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So what I'm going to do today is basically I'm at the nolapilates.iamfitfortravel.com website that lists the retreat information and some pretty pictures of Kim and Natalie, and it is the place that you can book and sign up for this retreat. So I'm just going to dive in. And here is where you can find all the information. This book now button is where you would go to actually book. And this is like the pricing and the dates, that sort of thing. But what I'm going to be doing is basically going down the itinerary. I'm going to talk about the day-by-day schedule, what that's going to look like, the hotels you're staying at, and then maybe Kim can share a little bit about as far as the wellness classes and things like that they are going to incorporate. So day one, I'm just going to dive in. Day one, you're going to arrive. That's arrival day. You'll be arriving at the Liberia airport. And once you arrive at that airport, you will be picked up on the one round trip included transfer, and a Fit for Travel representative will be with you then. A Fit for Travel representative who is local to Costa Rica is going to be with you actually from the moment you get there to the moment you leave. It's a local tour guide, and they are absolutely incredible. It was so amazing to be shown a country by someone who's local and actually from there. And the tour guides were just so proud to show everyone their country, and they're so informed and really, really an incredible asset to the trip that just makes it just a really incredible experience and culturally immersive experience. You can ask them pretty much any question, any bird you see, any animal, any wildlife, and they're going to know what it is. So where you'll be staying, the one round trip transfer is going to take you to your hotel. You're going to start the trip off at the Arnold Springs Resort. This resort is absolutely gorgeous. You can see here this volcano. So this is a picture from the Arnold Springs Resort. You are at the base of this volcano. It's absolutely stunning, and every single room on the property, or every single room that a traveler that goes on this trip will get, opens up and faces the volcano. You slide open a glass door, you've got your cup of coffee, and boom, there you are. There's the volcano just every morning, and it's really, really stunning. The hotel itself is absolutely beautiful, and it's got two restaurants at the hotel. One is more of our traditional American food, and one is an Italian restaurant. The hotel is also close to about 12 minutes from a really thriving Costa Rican city called La Fortuna, and any kind of transfer or anything you'll need like that to get to La Fortuna will be able to be organized by the front desk at the hotel. So this first day, you're going to start off with a beautiful welcome dinner, and you're going to get to know everyone. You're going to check in, settle in, explore. There's lots and lots to explore here. The hotel is it has a gorgeous yoga shala that's just like surrounded by nature, and it's really, really cool. Not to mention the highlight of the Arnold Springs Resort, in my personal opinion, which is the thermal springs. So it has exclusive thermal springs on property, pretty much all over the property. These thermal springs, they're not for the public. You can't buy day passes to go to these, nothing like that. They're only for the guests at the hotel, and they're filled with they're thermal mineral hot springs. And I don't know if everyone knows this or not, but the thermal hot springs are actually really good for soothing aches and pains, improving circulation, and just promoting overall relaxation. So not to mention the gorgeous spa there and the wellness classes that will be hosted and the really healthy, nourishing food, but you're also going to have access to these just stunning thermal springs that are really, really good for you as well. So moving on to day 2. So this day is when you're going to go to the Mystico Hanging Bridges. It's a really, really cool place. So it's basically you're in the rainforest with these hanging bridges that you're going to be walking through. You're going to see tons of wildlife there. Sloths. You're going to see they have these howler monkeys there that are really cool, that they just howl at each other, and it's really something that you don't expect from monkeys. They're really unique, as well as, of course, there's going to be tons of birds, and all kinds of plants and things like that. And it's really, really cool to be able to walk through these hanging bridges from the treetops, and just view the entire forest from there, and all of the wildlife. And then after that, the Mystico Hanging Bridges is about 30 minutes away from the hotel. When you return, you're going to be able to spend the rest of the day at leisure in those thermal pools, getting a massage, things like that. And then you can get dinner either at one of the hotel restaurants or in La Fortuna. So day 3 is when you're doing the Arnold 1968 hike. This hike is really, really beautiful. You're going to be basically hiking so close to the volcano. Don't worry, this volcano is resting, but you're going to be really close to the volcano. It's beautiful. You walk past all of this wildlife as well, and it's a really, really cool trail, just because when the volcano was active, there's actually different sizes of volcanic boulders that are still there from when the volcano originally erupted. So it's a really, really cool hike as well. And then you'll have the rest of the day that day to kind of relax, take a class, that sort of thing. So day 4, you're going to be spending the entire day at leisure. This is a day for really, if you have something that you really want to do that wasn't on the itinerary, you can do it that day. You can go shopping. I think this is a great day to just spend a lot of time in La Fortuna, experiencing everything that it has to offer. I mean, it's got tons of shopping. It's got lots of restaurants. It even has a karaoke bar for anyone who's interested in that. And it's a really, really cool town. So I would recommend spending a lot of the day here, but it absolutely is yours to do what you wish. And this night you're going to have a group dinner. It's going to be really traditional Costa Rican food that's going to be included at the Arnold Springs Resort. So day 5. Day 5 is when you'll do a class after you wake up, have your coffee and breakfast, and then we're going to check out, and we'll be going to the next hotel, which is in Punta Isleta. And while Arnold Volcano is absolutely an incredible experience, Punta Isleta takes it to a completely new level. And I'm probably going to talk a lot about it just because it was one of the most amazing places that I've ever been. So what you'll do is you'll take the transfer that's included to Punta Isleta, and you'll have lunch on the way, and then you'll arrive there and check in. So I kind of want to talk about a little bit about just Punta Islita itself at this point. When we first got there, the group that we were with, we pulled up after our drive there, and we were greeted immediately with just cool towels with essential oils on them. And then we walk out of the transfer. We walk, it's like you can't really see anything when you first get there at all. So you walk out of the transfer and down to the actual hotel. And then you just walk through these doors, and it just opens up into this absolutely gorgeous, I'm going to show you, restaurant and infinity pool. So the restaurant is right behind here, but this is the view from the pool, and it's just absolutely stunning. You can see that bird. It wasn't just an act or a lucky video, I guess. It's just really a beautiful, magical place to go. So you can see that the pool is here with the infinity pool, and then you can do about I'd say it's a 5-minute walk, or you can take a shuttle that they offer at all times. The shuttle is going to take you down to the beach. And there's a beach club for exclusive use of Punta Islita guests. Now, this beach club, or the beach and the beach club, it's a dark sand beach. So it's like volcanic sand, really, really stunning. The waves are gorgeous. And the beach club has a restaurant down there with amazing food, drinks, swim up bars. There's also a swim up bar at the infinity pool as well. And it was just really, really very luxurious place. But on top of that, the Punta Islita Hotel and the community there, Punta Islita is a rather small town. And so this hotel is really important to the community there. There's at any given time 3 generations of people from the community working at Punta Islita. So the hotel manager, his sister is also on the dance team. They do like cultural dance shows that are really, really awesome. And at that time, her cousin will also be working at the hotel, and it's just a really beautiful, a very community oriented place. They also do community events all the time, traditional Costa Rican breakfasts that they offer, and they accept donations. It's free, but they do accept donations, and all of those donations are put to the school there. So it's not only a stunning place, but it's just a very heartwarming and community oriented and sustainable place as well. So moving on to the rest of day 5, you'll be doing a early evening guided hike. I'm going to show you just a picture from it's the sunset hike, and you hike to the top of this little ridge, and this is the view there, just cliffs, water, watching the sunset. It's really, really beautiful. So you'll do that hike, you'll have dinner there, and then on day 6 you will start with the Punta Islita excursions. So what we have here is you'll wake up in the morning, you'll probably take a wellness class, and then the rest of the morning you'll have a little bit of time to just orientate yourself while you're there. And the next thing that you're going to do that day is the Blue Zone experience. So this is a food tour. I'm not sure if everyone has watched this documentary or not. I've been recommending it to everyone, but there is a documentary on Netflix called Live to 100, and it's about blue zones in general. Really, really cool documentary. But at the end of the first episode, they talk about Nicoya, which is actually one of the longest living blue zones in the world. And Nicoya is where Punta Islita is. So you're getting to go to a blue zone where people are living to way over average to 100, and you're getting to actually go to this farm where they talk about what it actually looks like and what it means to be in a blue zone, to live in a blue zone, what it means to eat in a blue zone. And you're going to be having lots of food. You'll be having kind of like a hands-on experience cooking some of this food, and it's a really, really amazing experience. But while I do highly recommend this experience, if food tours cooking is not really your cup of tea, we also have an optional mangrove kayaking journey, which is really beautiful as well, that people can take. So you have the option here to choose and pick which one you'd like to do. So on day 7 is when you're going to do zip lining. This zip lining day is really, really amazing. I mean, you're flying through the treetops. But for me, I don't know if everyone is like this, but for me at least, I wasn't scared of heights necessarily, but I was a little bit timid when it came to zip lining. I wasn't sure. And then when I got there, while it was absolutely so much fun, I felt completely safe the entire time. And I really, really valued how the staff there and the tour guides, they made me feel so safe throughout the entire experience. But it is really an incredible just adventure that you get to do with all of these people that you've made so many memories with and really bonded with. So you do zip lining. There's about 7 zip lines, I think. And then you get to spend the rest of that day pretty much at leisure, get a massage. You can enjoy the beach, whatever it is you'd like. And then later that evening, you will be enjoying your farewell dinner at the hotel restaurant. I don't know if everyone feels this way, but for me personally, I think that the farewell dinner is one of my favorite parts of a retreat. I think it's so cool to go on a retreat and have this experience with people, and build all of these memories, whether you knew them before you got there or not, and then have this just incredible journey throughout the entire week, and then go around the farewell dinner and talk about your favorite parts and just reminisce on these memories that you're going to have for a lifetime with these people. So that's my favorite part. And then the day 8 is the departure. Depending on what time your flight will leave, you can kind of take the day at leisure. You'll get some breakfast and take the one round trip transfer back to the airport. So that is the itinerary. And then I guess the last thing I just want to reference is if you're ever curious about what is included, not included on this trip, you can just go to the about or the overview page on their website, and it will list everything here. You can see there's quite a few meals, activities, and the services are listed here. But Kim, do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you. It was so thorough and so great. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Natalie and I are working on some really great wellness classes to offer each day for everyone, of course, who wants to participate. And we just can't wait to be there with everybody.
yeah, it's really something you're never gonna forget. I think it's gonna be really, really incredible. So I'm really excited for you guys to go. And like I said, if anyone does have any questions, feel free to reach out to Kim, to Natalie, and the travel concierge team at care@IamFitForTravel.com. Or sorry, yes, care@IamFitForTravel is the email. So if there's no more questions, and if you think of anything, let me know.